Hey everyone, welcome back to Lisbon and the final vlog of this vacation. Almost 3 weeks is coming to a close, and I think, like I said in the last vlog, we are kind of ready to go home. So it's been good. We definitely want to come back, but yeah. Anyway, we got back to Lisbon about an hour and a half ago. We found our Airbnb, which is a bit of a challenge, and it is special. I will just say this, like, if you come to Lisbon, don't stay in Alfama. Stay in Graça, stay in Barro Alto, stay in a couple of other places, but I wouldn't recommend Alfama. It's just hard to get around the streets. The buildings are a little weird.
Can't get there by car because of the historical.
Yeah, it's just a challenge all around, and we do have large suitcases. Also, we had the rudest driver pick us up from the train station. Like, he was really rude. Anyway, we have come to a little tapas bar just down the street from where we're staying. Really nice people. And we're just having a snack before we kind of figure out what else we want to do today. We've got a nice meat board, we've got some good bread here, olives and olive oil, some butter. I got a rosé. Steph's drinking some water because she's a better human than I am. Anyway, we're gonna go check out the Christmas market tonight and just kind of wander around, grab a real dinner since we haven't had a real meal yet today, and just kind of settle back in. Tomorrow we're back out to Sintra, and then well, then it's like New Year's Eve, and we got to figure out what we're gonna do for New Year's Eve plan because we don't have one right now. So I think it'll just be a lot of kind of wrapping things up and getting ready to go home. So anyway, we're gonna have a little bit of food and then we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Hey everyone, fun fact about Portugal.
Kim's been drinking.
No, not that much. Fun fact about Portugal is that you can take your wine with you anywhere you go, or any beverage for that matter. So I haven't been taking very good advantage of that, but we are now. We're just on a little walk to find Stephanie some coffee. It is time to go hit up the Christmas market, hopefully.
Cross our fingers.
It's better than the one in Porto.
The one in Porto was pretty sad.
It was really sad. And then, you know, I've been meeting up with a couple of different people, like making some friends with some locals off a Hinge, and going on a few of those dates, so that's been fun too. We're gonna go this way.
Okay.
Okay, we got Steph some coffee, and now we are headed to what we think will be the Christmas market we want to go to. And in the meantime, we're passing by some cute lights and music. Okay, well, maybe not surprisingly, the Christmas market is no longer here. When I went to visit Prague, my first trip to Europe, the Christmas markets went into January, but apparently not in Lisbon. So there's that nice Christmas tree.
Christmas tree stays up.
But no market.
Stay up until the 6th, but everything else.
Yeah, no actual market. Okay, we are home from dinner, and this is your official apartment tour. This is the door. I have to like bend down to get into it. And these are the stairs. And if they look steep, it's because they fucking are. They are very, very steep. Here we go. Like straight up. Yeah. And then, just in case you're wondering, no, we don't have a proper threshold. You just step onto the stairs directly. But at least the wallpaper is great. Okay, welcome to our Airbnb. We have our living room. It is tiny. There is no soundproofing insulation in this unit. All right, come in. Here's the kitchen. It's also fairly tiny. Not a whole lot of space. It's got a refrigerator, sink, dishwasher, oven. There's a French press in there with some coffee. There's a fire extinguisher. It's nice of them. Here's the bathroom. Looks cute. There we go. Okay. Very interesting rain shower head. Have not seen this in a shower before. It should be pretty fun, but I really like the tiling in any case. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Sink, basic. I think that the handles on the sink make it look like a little bit of a monster person. Can't not see it once I've seen it, so it's a little weird for me. Generally speaking, the decorations in here are pretty cute, like the big piece of artwork, like the vases and stuff, but it's really very cosmetic, and I would say that of the Airbnbs we've stayed in, Steph and I agree, it's probably not our favorite. No. Especially not compared to Porto. Here's Steph's bedroom. She has a single bed because I made her take it.
I gave you the option.
Yeah, ceilings got some nice details. Like, again, the design details are nice, but it's really just cosmetic. And then here's my bedroom. Light. Okay, here we go. So this is my bedroom. Full bed. There's a closet. I don't think that window looks out onto anything. I haven't pulled it up yet. Some nice artwork. Generally, that's it. Pretty small unit. It's really hard to get into. It's on a street you can't get dropped off at by a car. I would not recommend this unit. It's cute. It's well designed in terms of like aesthetics. But to steal a phrase that I am a little embarrassed to steal, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. So yeah, anyway, dinner was great. There was so many people in that restaurant, so I didn't really want to film it or anything, but I had the fig, prosciutto, and mozzarella salad, which was like, oh, so good. Need to repeat that at home. And then I had a tuna and pesto ceviche, which was excellent. Steph didn't like her food so much. She had some tacos that just weren't to her liking as much. And then she had an apple crumble or crisp that also was not like quite to par for her. It's kind of the story of our food adventures here in Portugal. If she likes it, I don't. If I like it, she doesn't. So can't please everybody. But I would say go there. It was called Eating Bear.
Yeah, it's a chain.
Is it?
I've seen a couple of them. There was one in Porto as well.
Oh, it's called Eating Bear, and apparently it's a chain. But I would say it's really worth going to. I really like the food. Wine was good. Service was really nice. They were very friendly. Again, like, very much enjoyed it. Not so much your typical Portuguese fare, although I think they had some there. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna charge my phone because it died. We just spent the last half an hour wandering around Alfama trying to find our Airbnb because my phone died and Stephanie didn't have the address. But we're here now and we're gonna settle in, enjoy our evening, and we'll catch up with you. I don't know. So tomorrow I'm actually filming the second half of the Sintra vlog, which is probably out before this vlog. It's a little strange, I know, but I didn't want to like break up Sintra into two different vlogs. I'll link it here or here somewhere. There's a video for Sintra, so watch that. So most likely I will catch up with you the next day when we go to a different museum. And we're kind of just like chilling out in Lisbon some more. But anyway, if you haven't watched the Sintra vlog, watch it because Sintra is awesome. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow is part 2 of the Sintra vlog. So you got to go watch that vlog. Okay? Okay. Bye. All right, everybody. Okay, so we tried to go to this brunch spot called Zenith and it is just a little too busy. We're heading out to Sintra today. That's going to be in a different vlog that I've probably already published. The place we went to yesterday was called Eating Bear for dinner, and that was really, really good, I would say. Steph didn't like it as much, but I really liked it. I might have already said this. And yeah, right now we're just gonna try and find some coffee and then head out to Sintra. And then, oh yeah, last night we obviously struck out with the Christmas market. Yeah, it's just not happening for us this trip. That's fine. And we really don't have a ton on our agenda for today. I mean, last time we went to Sintra, we were so tired, we just like passed out when we got home because we did a lot. Like 13 miles of hiking around Sintra, mainly because we got lost. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna check out this place, Simply Coffee and, oh, this place. We're gonna check out this place, Simply Coffee and Kitchen. Hopefully it's good, and then we're gonna get on a train. Okay, our coffee has arrived. Stephanie got a mocha. There's no sugar or anything extra in the chocolate they use for their mocha. So that's pretty cool. And then I got a pour over. And it's really nice. They give you these little cards that tell you about the coffee you're drinking. So I think that's a really nice touch. Food has arrived. So I got the French toast. Steph got a yogurt bowl. And the hot chocolate is definitely like, it's not sweet. It's good, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I didn't get a lot of the interior of that cafe. We sat outside. It was really nice because it's kind of a sunnier day out. And, but I did get a little bit of a shot of the bar, which I probably just inserted. Anyway, I would say that that is probably the best brunch we've had so far. So if you decide you're looking for a brunch spot in Lisbon, I would say Simply Coffee and Kitchen is really good. Not nearly as busy. It was easy to get a seat. Typical service, you know, you kind of have to flag people down, but it's totally fine. But the French toast I got was exceptionally good. And
I did like the yogurt bowl.
she liked the yogurt bowl. Yeah, it was good. Everything looked delicious. People were really friendly, very nice. So I would give it an 8.5 out of 10, and the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 is just because service is a little slow. It seemed like people were sitting around for a long time waiting for somebody to come talk to them, and you do have to kind of flag people down in Europe, which feels rude as an American. That's just not what we do, but you have to do it. And I think there you really have to be a little bit more aggressive about getting their attention. But it was kind of busy, I would say.
Yeah, it was kind of busy.
Yeah, so maybe they were just busy. I don't know. Anyway, it was good. Would go back. Would recommend. Off to Sintra. Our last morning in Lisbon. There's a view over the city. This is Alfama. And the river. Morning, everybody. And like I said, last day in Lisbon. I am just trying to finish up a few logistical tasks. Sidewalks are narrow. Finishing up a few logistical tasks today. I need to go get a backpack because I overpacked my, what's it called? Because I overpacked my carry-on. No, sorry, my check bag. So I need to go buy a backpack for my carry-on so that I can put some clothes in there and put the alcohol in the checked luggage. Anyway, it's really busy today. I think we're in a bit more touristy area. You can hear all the cars and everything, so hopefully we'll go to a museum, and we don't really have plans for New Year's Eve, but we'll figure it out along the way. Taking a break from running errands this morning. Mission accomplished on the backpack. Enjoying a delicious cauliflower steak, some vino verde, and basically bread and olives, which is their starter everywhere. And just kind of enjoying lunch. Hey everybody, it is now the evening. I really didn't do that much today. Today was really just like a chilled out day. Wandered around, like I said, did a couple of errands and had a nice couple of glasses of wine and a great lunch out on a cafe someplace. Just really enjoyed the last day of sunshine in Lisbon, and then took a nap in preparation for going out tonight. So now I need to pack before we go out tonight so that we're ready to go tomorrow morning, and that means that I need to take all the things that I bought on this trip and figure out how I'm gonna get them all home. Thus the backpack we bought this afternoon. So I thought now would be a really good time to show you the different purchases I have made and kind of explain. Some of them are gifts, some of them are for me, but yeah. So I would just show you what I bought. I know I teased some of this earlier. Ooh, I forgot the shirts. I know I teased some of this earlier in the previous vlogs when we were doing some vintage shopping and stuff, so this is when I'm finally showing you all the things I have purchased on this trip. I'm gonna start with these earrings. I don't know if you'll be able to see them very well, but they're gold medium-sized hoops. They have this nice twisting detail on them. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer with this. I got these in the Christmas market in Porto, the really sad little one. I've been looking for some silver hoops. Didn't find silver, but I did really like these gold twisted hoops. So I bought them as a gift to self. I think they're the perfect size for kind of everyday hoops. And I've been wearing them all throughout the rest of this trip. So really pleased with these. Unfortunately, I do not know the name of the woman who made them or sold them. It was just some random vendor on the street. So I cannot link them below, but I really think they're cool. I feel like they match really well with my Missoma jewelry. All the jewelry I'm wearing today is Missoma. So if you want something similar, I would say check out Missoma. I know that they do have some twist collections and stuff. Like this necklace has a bit of a twisted rope feel to it, so not quite the same size, but very similar. So if you like them, go check out that. Here's a couple of other things I bought, some knickknacks. We went to the Tile Museum, you'll have seen that, and we got I got two things there. So I got this nice little trivet, got the cork back, it's hand painted, and I like this blue a lot for my kitchen. It matches quite well with the color. So I bought this for me just as a little souvenir, kind of a silly thing, but I really thought it was pretty. And then I also got, you can't see all of it and I don't really, well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's very simple. I bought this tile. I had hoped to find a series of 3 of these and maybe like hang them on my walls, but I didn't do that. So I haven't decided if this is going to be a gift for somebody, maybe just like a spoon rest or something like that. So that's something I bought, but I really haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. But it's nice and hand painted tile. So, I mean, Portugal is, you know, all about tile. So it seemed very appropriate, or it would have been really inappropriate to go home without getting something tile related. Then I showed you these when we were in the Lyon vlog, where I actually haven't eaten these. These are for friends, but these are just like fancy chocolates from France. Let's see if I can open the box. I cannot open the box. Well, no, I can't open the box, but these are like fancy chocolates. I bought them from Berchon. I don't think I'm actually gonna get to try these, but yeah, I bought these specifically for a friend who enjoys fancy things, and so he's gonna get these. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll share, but yeah, fancy chocolates from France. You'll have seen these in the Lyon vlog. If you're interested, you can go back and watch that. Okay, ooh, let me grab the stuff from the vintage shop. One of the things that we've really enjoyed about Lisbon and Porto is like the number of vintage and concept stores that we were able to visit. So it seemed like every block or two we'd run into something, and we kept running into them and seeing what we liked. I didn't find a lot. I just picked up 2 shirts, and these are really more for summer, but they're very much up my alley. This one is this beautiful blue floral print. It's full cotton. It's a button up, fits really nicely, has this really nice back pleat detail, and I just think it's a really beautiful shirt, great coloring for me. You know, I love like a very vibrant blue, and I think this will look great with my white Zimmermann trousers or any number of other fun summer pants. So I was just really imagining myself in like flip-flops and this shirt and my Zimmermann pants, enjoying some wine in the Seattle sun. So that's one I found. And then this one I also really liked. I love a bold print and pattern. That's something that if you follow me on the like for fashion, you'll know. So I found this one as well. I really liked the colors on it. I love the pattern. Nice oversized shirt silhouette. Yeah, just again, really nice. I don't know what the material is. It does feel maybe kind of synthetic, but nice, lightweight, and a really fun print and pattern. And I really enjoyed vintage shopping here. I mean, I love regular clothes shopping as well, which I didn't actually buy any like regular clothing. I only bought like vintage or the really like luxury high-end piece that I'll show you. But yeah, I really enjoyed vintage shopping here, so I would really recommend that. I just found a bunch of them off of a blog post. If I can find the blog post, I'll link it below. But I'll try and like list out like 4 or 5 vintage shops here and in Lisbon, and then also a couple in Porto. So if you are around and you want to do some vintage shopping, check the description box below. I will do my best to remember where we went and track down the names of those. But they were really good and I would recommend it. Stephanie found a skirt as well, which I think it was that polka dot skirt that you'll have seen probably 2 or 3 vlogs back. So seriously, check out the, I'm gonna make a playlist. Check out the Portugal trip playlist, and you'll find all of our vintage shopping adventures in there. I will show you the big one. This is my Christmas present to self. It's nothing huge, but it is my first like full like luxury designer purchase. Well, no, that's not true because Zimmermann and Stella McCartney. Okay, so I'm beginning to start to collect designer things. So this is this year's Christmas present to self, and it was nice to just. It can be really intimidating going into these big designer stores, but I went into like Prada and Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Loewe and bunch of other ones, Saint Laurent, and yeah, I think it really depends on the salesperson. All of the people here were super, super nice. I found some of the people in Vegas when I went and tried to do it kind of intimidating. Generally, honestly, they're nice. I haven't done it in Paris. I feel like it would be very intimidating in Paris. But maybe that's a stereotype. I don't know. But anyway, so I bought myself a little Loewe present. The VAT tax thing, which I need to figure out. I've actually never done that. It is cheaper to buy things in Europe because they're already at a cheaper price, and then you do get VAT tax discounts if you are in the US. So I think all told, it's like, it ends up being like 20-ish% off. So 20% cheaper to buy it in the US. Sometimes, depending on the thing, it can be up to 50% off. Like I looked at a Capucine at Louis Vuitton. It was way out of my price range, but to buy it in the States would have been like $7,000, and to buy it in France, or sorry, let me repeat that. To buy it here would have been around $5,000, and to buy it in the States would have been around $7,000. So that's a lot of money. So if you are coming to Europe anytime soon, maybe save up a little bit of money and treat yourself to some designer pieces. But anyway, I bought myself a beautiful Loewe cashmere wool scarf. So it's got the anagram on it, which I love. This is my favorite logo. I love the Loewe logo. I think it's nice because Loewe is known amongst people who are really into fashion, but it's not quite as recognizable as like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Chanel, Dior. Like, it is absolutely up there in terms of quality and prestige, but it is not maybe as like sought after. I don't know how to explain it. It's really like, it's a fashion kid brand. It's also very mainstream, but it's not as known. So it's not like, it doesn't feel as gaudy to wear their anagram logo. I love the logo. It's a nice reversible scarf. So on one side you have this cream color, and on the other side it's this light gray, which is a great neutral, and then yeah, the anagram is on both sides. So either way, and it's red, which I think will go really nicely with the red trench coat that I have at home, or my beige Saison coat, which I have here. So yeah, really, really excited about this. Nice little present to self. And it is cold in Seattle. I haven't worn it here because I haven't needed it here, but it is going to be cold in Seattle, and I'm actually going to be flying home through Boston tomorrow. So this will be very nice for Boston. So I think I'm actually going to take this on the plane with me and wear that tomorrow. So that was the big present to self. Okay, obviously it is Portugal, so you need to drink port while you're here. And I believe I showed you in one of our Porto vlogs that we went port tasting with Stephanie's coworker. And I was not a port fan. I was like, no thanks, I don't like it. But I sampled a lot of port that day, and also the next day when we went to the Douro Valley, which was stunning. And one of the people I talked to also while I was in Porto said the 10-year aged white port is their favorite. And I have to say, I completely agree. I actually didn't like it at the 20 or 30 years. When I tasted the white port at 20 and 30, I didn't like it so much. But at 10-year, it was phenomenal. So whatever was happening with white port 10 years ago, I'm a fan. So I picked up a bottle from the first place we were tasting in Gaia. I could have gotten it from the place we saw in Douro Valley, but it was $50-something versus this was like a $20-something bottle, and I was like, you know what, I like this port, but I'm not prepared to spend $50 on, you know, a bottle of port, especially since I'm not a connoisseur yet. So I picked up a bottle of port for myself to share with friends. So that is the 10-year aged white port. Then I also picked up a bottle of rosé wine. So I've actually really felt like I've struck out with the wines in Portugal. I have not really found a red wine that I like, and I tend to prefer red wines. We did have a few at Prova, a wine bar in Porto that I liked, and the guy said which region I should look into for red wines, but I've forgotten the name of it or I couldn't hear it correctly, so unfortunately I don't remember. But as a general rule, I am not a fan of the Portuguese red wines I've had. The rosés have been hit or miss. This was a rosé we tasted while we were on our Douro Valley tour. It was about 18 euros for this bottle, which is pretty, like, you can get pretty good wine in Europe for $10. So this is a good bottle of wine by European standards. And I really liked the rosé. I've really liked the rosés for the most part. And I really liked the Vino Verdes, but I like Vino Verde in general. So that's kind of what I've been drinking, and this bottle I'm going to save till summer, have it with my friends, and enjoy just remembering my trip to Porto. But it's also Juiceless January, so tonight is my last night of drinking for the next month. So this baby will wait till summer. Really happy that I was able to pick up a couple of bottles. I might try and pick up one more maybe at the airport just because you can take 3 home. But yeah, really nice bottles of wine to drink and remember. 2 more things I bought, and these are gifts for other people. So again, in one of the previous vlogs, we went to the oldest bookstore in the world, and you can get stamps that kind of verify that the book you purchase is from that bookstore. So I bought this book for a friend because she loves books and has her own library. So this is just like a cute little book. I don't even know if she has this book already or if she's read this one. I do know that she's liked this series, or like his series, His Dark Material series. So hopefully she likes the book, or maybe she hasn't even read it yet. I don't know. I'm just hoping. But I thought it's kind of kitschy, but it's cool, and I know she'll appreciate it, and so I wanted to get her something. And then the last thing I bought is a pair of earrings. So we were in there was like this other Christmas market we found when we were in Porto. It was called like the Urban Market. It was really like kind of a craft maker fair type thing that was holiday oriented, and they were all doing like 20% off on their crafts and stuff for the holiday, which was really nice. I showed you like a painting that I really liked in that vlog as well. I showed these earrings in that vlog. But I ended up getting these from my friend. Oopsies. I got these earrings for my friend. She is, like me, a bold dresser. And yeah, I just thought that she would really enjoy these. If she doesn't like them, that's totally okay. I saw them, I thought of her, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try. If she doesn't like them, maybe I'll be like, well, if you don't like them, let me know, because I'll take them and wear them. But I thought they were really cool. I will try and find the artist who made these. She was really sweet. I don't think she can ship to the US, but maybe I'm wrong. But if you are in Europe and you like kind of a bold, fun earring, they're just plastic. They're like acrylic earrings, but I think that they're really cool, and I think my friend will enjoy them, hopefully. So that's everything I bought in Europe. Now I need to pack and finish getting ready so that we can go find a place to eat dinner and then head out for the evening. We're not going to stay out super late because we have to leave at 7:30 for the airport, so it's not going to be a late night, but at least we'll go enjoy the new year and have one last night out in Portugal. And yeah. Really quickly, I forgot. I actually did buy this Nike bag today. This is what I was running around trying to find. So that is another purchase, and hopefully this will be good. I don't really have backpacks, so this might be good for like overnights and things like that in the future. So yeah, okay, now we gotta pack.
the one in my bed, the little small one, whatever. The small one can stay on that.
Okay, I'm just gonna show your skirt because I was just mentioning it.
No.
Give us a twirl.
Okay.
Nice, yeah, since I've picked that vintage skirt up, so. All right, out we go. Okay, we took probably an hour and a half to get kebab because we had to go from restaurant to restaurant. Pro tip, we definitely should have made reservations. Did we think about that?
Nope.
Nope. Did we care? Not really. So we found kebab. Stephanie's got like a crispy chicken thing. I don't think you can even see it. I've got my kebab. And like, I think there's gonna be fireworks. People are out and about. It's gonna be kind of fun. We're gonna go to Pink Street, get like all of 2 beers, say that we went out on New Year's Eve, and then go home. Because I like partying, but I like a house party more than I like a drunk street brawl kind of thing. And Stephanie, as we were just discussing, looks like she's in pain when she's out at bars. It's not her jam.
I like a dinner and a drink. A dinner and a drink girl. Like I want to sit at a pub and hang out with friends and talk shit all day. That sounds like crazy. I don't want to have some bar to bar drinking with a bunch of drunk people that I don't know.
All right, well, she did go out on a dance floor with me in Porto, so at least she did that. Okay, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna make our way to Pink Street. I really don't get the whole calling thing, but apparently it's a thing. There are riot police everywhere, just in case, which I guess is good. And we're just kind of heading to where we think we might be able to like hang out, but I think the whole city is just turning out for a party, so we'll see. I really don't get it.
Maybe there's a concert?
Hi everybody. I recognize that I look ridiculous. I have no makeup on. My hair is, it's this. And yeah, it is 10:36 p.m. on January 20th, and I am finally back in Seattle. I don't even know where I left you. I should have looked back at the footage. It's been 3 weeks since I landed back in the States from Portugal, and I think I left off saying like that my dad had been put in the hospital and that I was going home to help him out for a few weeks. So that's effectively what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. So this is the first time I've been home in about 6 or 7 weeks or so. So not not the original plan. But anyways, Dad is fine. He's good. And it was good to go home and help him out and get things set up and the house cleaned up in the way that we needed it to be. And it was really nice to see him. And I spent time with my mom and my sister as well. Stephanie also came. She had been in Dublin. She landed. Poor girl. She had a whole ordeal. Where basically, because her flight out of Dublin was delayed, she missed her flight from Chicago to Grand Rapids, where she was supposed to fly into so she could go home. So she ended up taking a 3-hour taxi ride home. And anyway, let's just say that Portugal did not end the way that you would hope a trip would end, but it's all good. And I think everybody is happy, and she drives home tomorrow and I'm home today, so all is well that ends well, right? So that is that. I just didn't want to leave this last vlog. I don't even know if I'm gonna put it out there, honestly. I might just end with like a clip of the other vlog. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So far I've not even been able to put out all of the vlogs from Portugal, so by the time you're watching this, it's probably halfway through February, in all honesty. I hope I get it out sooner, but it's just been very chaotic and sporadic, and that's just kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I tried to show you the last few days and like New Year's in Lisbon, and yeah, and obviously I didn't film when I was home because I wasn't going to. That was not a priority at all. But yeah, I'm back in Seattle and I'm really excited to be back in Seattle. Can we just like acknowledge this nail grow out? I got these done right before I went to Portugal. I immediately booked an appointment. As soon as I bought my plane ticket and I knew when I was landing, I booked a nail appointment. So tomorrow morning, I am meeting 3 of my girlfriends at the nail salon that most of us go to, or that 2 of us go to, and we're going to have mani-pedis and catch-up time. They so kindly, like, one of them has keys to my condo, and so they left me 3 bottles of wine on my table. When I got home, I had wine, and there was my favorite soup waiting for me, and my friend had like cleaned out my refrigerator and taken care of my plants. Just like so blessed and thankful for my friends. Shout out Amanda and Elizabeth and Laura, thank you. And all the other friends who like really supportive. I mean, anyway, yeah, I have the best friends. So Hillary, also thank you so much for checking in regularly, and yeah, anyway, they're just amazing. I just feel very blessed to have my friends. So yeah, really excited. I feel like give me a day or 2 and I need to settle back in, and then I feel like my new year actually is starting. So like I know that we're pretty much at the end of January, but I feel like, okay, I'm home and now my new year gets to start. Anyway, I just wanted to wrap this vlog up. I'm home. I'm delighted to be home. Oh, my light is turning on. There's a lot of, I will say, 3 weeks at my parents' place, or at my dad's place, and I have a huge motivation now to like declutter my house, which is not that much. Like I really don't have that much, but like I don't know if you can even see it, but my Peloton is holding all of my like clothes that I didn't get to take to Goodwill yet, so I need to do that. And then I know that my closets, my 2 storage closets, are like kind of disorganized, and I've got stuff in there, and like I just feel very motivated right now to clean out my house. So I may or may not film that one. Also, my plants desperately need some trimming. They're like very sad from neglect. So yeah, I'm just really excited to settle back in and get things going, and yeah, get my life back on track, because it feels like I haven't hit the gym, and I've been eating like crap, and yeah, I just need a good old-fashioned reset. So I'm excited to be home. I hope you enjoyed Portugal's trips, and yeah, thanks. I'm exhausted. I gotta get myself in a position where I can get things put away, and I can shower, and I can go to bed. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.